I just bought this 2010 Nissan 370Z for an insane price. And honestly, it makes perfect sense because there's so many things wrong with it. And in this video, we're gonna fix it up, clean it up, and hopefully sell it for a huge profit so we can get closer to buying my dream supercar. Welcome to episode 2 of Flipping Cars I Can Afford My Dream Supercar. It's been forever since we dropped episode 1, and if you haven't watched it, I'm gonna leave the link to it right here because I'm about to ruin it with a quick recap. On the first episode, we got brutally rejected by someone selling an IS300, so we had no options but to hop on the online auctions and try and bid for a Nissan 370Z. And we honestly got pretty lucky and ended up winning the Nissan 370Z, but it came with a lot of problems and a lot of things that we had to fix. But it was actually super fun fixing everything, and by the end of the episode, the 370 looks super nice, so we finally put it up for sale and we ended up selling it for a huge profit. I'm not gonna lie, flipping cars has been super hard, but I think we finally found one to flip. I got an inside scoop on a 370 that's being sold. The dude wants a pretty good amount for it, but it does have a lot of damages, so we're gonna go check it out right now, and if we can get the price on a lot, I'm gonna just scoop it up to continue this series going. So let's go check it out.
So how much is he asking for the car?
I'm a little nervous. He's asking 9K, but it does have, yeah, it's low-key. It's not expensive, but for a flip, you want as cheap as possible, but it does owe, like, I think he said $1,300 in fees, and there is damage with the car, so right now that we check it out, we'll kind of see what the car looks like, but yeah, I'm a low-key try and lowball him, but I don't know, we'll see.
Alright.
Let's check it out.
Actually, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah,
at
it doesn't
all.
look bad, right? Damn, I'm not gonna be able to lowball him.
Oh, that actually looks kind of good. Like that.
Alright, you're hyping it up too much, bro. You're hyping it up too much, bro. I had a game plan now. Shirley's over here freaking me up, bro.
You're gonna flip it and then give it to me.
Alright, so the owner already knew who I was from IG and stuff, and he asked me not to film him, so it's okay, but he did give me the key to the car. We're gonna check it out. And he said not to steal the car, else we'll call the cops on me. So let me show you guys. I'm not gonna lie, this car is pretty filthy. He did kind of show me already some of the stuff. So there's like a little ding on the door right here, if you guys can't tell. There's another little ding down here. There's like scratches on the car. It does owe $1,300 in fees, so that is like my major turning point. The rear bumper has a huge hole on it. It has just like little chips and stuff back here. He said the suspension's blown on the car, so it does need new suspension. All right, checking out the interior of the car. The car is low-key a little dirty. There's a couple little rips right there. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. It's dirty back there. I mean, it is manual. That's kind of always a good deal. I've learned when it comes to flipping cars, people are gonna pay a lot more if it's manual over automatic. But I mean, yeah, overall the car doesn't look too bad. Ooh, starts right up. It sounds kind of good. It does have 130,000 original miles, so that's not bad at all. And it is clean title. I'll take a clean title every day. Well, let's connect my OBD2 reader to make sure there's no codes or anything like that, and then we'll take it for a quick test drive. All right, guys, I've learned it doesn't matter how much you trust the person or if you know the person. Always take a scanner when you're buying when you're gonna buy any car. I plugged it in. It is showing me a P0128 code, which is telling me it's the thermostat. So the thermostat's probably just like not good anymore. So that's not a crazy fix. It's pretty simple. So we're gonna take it on a test drive and see how it drives, and then I'm gonna just offer him something.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah.
All right, guys, I get way too awkward in front of the camera still, but say hello to our new 2010 Nissan 370Z as our next flip car. But before we talk too much about it, we gotta clean this entire car because it looks like crap. Guys, I can't make this up. We went inside for a couple of hours because it was way too hot out here. And look at what we came out to. A bird literally came and took the biggest dump on the hood of the car. I hate you guys. Where are you at? I hear them flying around. They're making fun of me right now. All right, let's clean that out, and now let's finish vacuuming the inside of this car. Not even one day of owning the car, guys. The car has officially died. I'm pretty sure either the clutch went out or the master slave cylinder or the slave cylinder went out, because we were just driving right there. We came right here and the car just wouldn't go back into gear. So this kind of sucks. I'm gonna call it AAA, but Z down, bro, Z down. All right, guys, I'm not sure. We have a replacement master slave cylinder right here. We're hoping that this is the problem. If it's not the master slave cylinder, then it is the slave cylinder that goes inside of the transmission, because 370s, well, yeah, 370s, newer 2008 350Zs, the slave cylinder is inside of the transmission. So when it goes out, you have to drop the entire transmission. That is a lot of money. So we're hoping that it's that boy, because this will save us hundreds of dollars, if not thousands. And it is a lot easier to do. Okay, guys, here's the old one, here's the new one. But I'll be completely honest, after looking at this one doesn't really have play or anything in it. This actually looks like it's in good condition. So we might be screwed on the 370Z. I low-key might have bought a POS. But let's hope that this does clear the problem. But it's not looking good, guys. So my worst fear just came to realization. It's not the master slave cylinder. It's the actual concentric slave cylinder within the 370. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit up the person that we bought the car from, because they said they recently did a clutch job on this car, and that means it should be under warranty. And hopefully, with any kind of luck, we could get the 370 over to the shop that did that, and they will have to warranty the clutch job that they did onto this car. And that means drop the bell housing, change the clutch cylinder, clutch slave cylinder from within the bell housing, and we'll have a running car again. All right, guys, so we ended up calling the shop, and they said they would warranty the part. However, we had to pay labor. It's like 250 bucks. I said okay, and this is where things got a little crazy, because I called AAA to come pick up the 370Z to take to the shop, and AAA completely damaged and destroyed the front bumper on the 370Z, which was insane. I ended up telling them that the clutch would not go in, but the AAA tow truck driver that showed up, he tried to put it into gear and turned the car on, and when it didn't go into gear, he just literally rolled it down my driveway, scraping the front of my bumper, and then threw it onto the tow truck, and that damaged the bumper anymore, like so much more. And then the shop said it would be done within a couple of days, and it took them weeks to do the transmission job. So honestly, I probably would never take my car back to that place, but it was only because of warranty. So I ended up getting on the phone with AAA and letting them know what happened, and AAA is gonna make the tow truck company basically cover the damage to the front bumper. So I don't know. We're going to see how much we get out of it. But yeah, it's been a little rough the last couple of weeks. Guys, I might officially be done with flipping cars. This is not a good sign. It's been 3 weeks since we last did a video or filmed anything on the 370, because it's been at the shop and I have a lot to catch you up on. But let's go try and finally pick up our car. Guys, it's the first time I see this car in 3 weeks, literally 3 weeks, since Shirley had AAA loaded up. And last time AAA loaded up, we all saw what happened, and they low-key did damage the car. So on this side, there's a little bit of a gap here now on the Z, but look at down here, bro. They just full scented and damaged that down there. Now, I had previously told you guys the 370 is in bad condition, so to be able to make any kind of money on it, we did have to upgrade some things, and some of the upgraded parts are right here. So in front of me, we have some Max heating rods, and this is the first time I ever used this company, but they actually look pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, and they are fully adjustable, which is pretty badass. With the coilovers, we also got a set of rear arms to be able to fully adjust the camber on the car. We're not gonna go that low on the car, but I do wanna lower the car a little bit. The thing that sucks is since we have spent now so much money on trying to refix this car that we didn't plan on spending before, I'm not gonna be able to upgrade all the other things that I wanted to do on the car. So we're gonna install this stuff, install the new rear bumper, and try and get this car up for sale and make as much money we can out of it. So let's get to it. And after a lot of work, guys, we officially are ready and finished with the suspension. And if you ask me, I think this is literally the perfect fitment for any car. It is literally one finger up the front, and the rear, it's under a finger, but you can throw any wheels on this car now, and you're not gonna have to worry about curb rashing anything or it being too low. Like, this is literally the perfect fitment. So I hope whoever buys this car appreciates this because it took so much work to get it to this. Now, all we're missing is an alignment that we're gonna get tomorrow, and then this car will officially be ready to rock and roll on the streets with zero issues. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have trust issues. So there's only one way to make sure that I am not selling a POS to the people. We're gonna test drive the 370 all the way to Vegas today, and that's a 5.5-hour drive there. And we got an update from AAA. They gave me $300 for damaging the front bumper. So we're gonna try and turn these $300 into $1,000. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but this is all for you guys. I need to make sure I am not flipping any POSs to any of you guys so you guys don't come back and yell at me. So let's get on this drive and hope that the 370 drives perfectly.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night, I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the mid beside and out, living my life, getting our dreams, I'ma do just what I want, looking ahead, no turning back, people told me slow my roll, I'm screaming out, fuck that, I'm screaming out, fuck that, I'm screaming out, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that.
Just like that, baby, we doubled our money.
This is a 2009 Nissan 370Z, and it hasn't really changed all that much.
Okay, obviously that wasn't me, but recently I came across this page where the guy was flipping cars until he could buy his dream 350Z, and Doug was reviewing every single car he flipped on the way to that, and I thought that was a great idea. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be reviewing every single car that we flip on this series until I get my dream supercar, starting with this 370Z. And we're gonna be judging the car out of 3 basic things: fun factor, looks, and overall. And each category is gonna have an out of 10 possibility scores to give it a 30 overall score. Starting with number 1, fun factor. We've driven both the automatic and manual version, and the manual version is so much fun. 1, it's strong and powerful. Number 2, you can turn off traction control and go do hood rat stuff with your hood rat friends. And number 3, it sounds so good. So we're gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Number 2 is looks. Now, I'm a huge Nissan fan and I love my 350Z, but the 370 looks a little funky. It's so long from the front and the rear has absolutely no booty. And some people have even said it looks like a slipper or a shoe. So with that being said, a stock 370Z doesn't look bad, but I definitely think you need to lower it a little bit. It needs a little bit of a body kit on it to make it look a little bit better. So we're gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And last but not least is overall. And I think this car is absolutely great. It's strong, it's powerful, it's actually really good on gas. We spent 0 gas driving all the way to Vegas. It has a huge trunk in the back and it's actually pretty comfortable inside. So for the overall factor, we are gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And now here's our official scoreboard, giving our first car a 24 out of 30. The Nissan 370Z. And now we gotta do the most important part when it comes to any of these car flipping videos is we gotta take photos of the Z to make sure that it looks good when we post it up for sale. We still have one problem though. We haven't received a pink slip for this car, so selling the car might take a little bit longer than we expect, but I'm gonna still take the photos and post it up because we gotta get this car out of here and get our next car in. All right guys, we officially have the Z up for sale and hopefully it doesn't take months to sell, but if you enjoyed this video, please think about subscribing and we'll see you on the next episode.